Before we start digging streams and lakes, let's see how the multiple user mode and templates can streamline workflow. Open a project. Under WCS Projects, open your YNP folder and choose the YNP5 Final Project. We're going to turn this project into a template. A template is a great way to save core components in a single project and have changes automatically propagate to projects based on that template. For example, these tutorials all focus on Yellowstone National Park, a region that shares the same ecosystems and environments. If we create future Yellowstone projects using this template, any changes we make to the template project will automatically be updated in all derivative projects when they're opened. Switch to the freeform mode of the scene at a glance by deselecting the active task mode icon and double-click the divider bar to maximize the list. We need to remove everything but components directly related to the Pine Burn ecosystem and its environment. Let's go ahead and select those categories we don't need and delete them, starting with atmospheres. You can remove with the remove button up there and confirm. Cameras, you can right-click and delete all in category. Celestial objects, you can use the delete key. Okay. Down to ecosystems, expand that because we have two we don't need. The grassland, delete it. And yes, we want to remove it from the environment also. Same thing with the grassland plan, delete. Yes. Leaves us with just the Pine Burn ecosystem. Its environment. We don't need foliage effects, delete that. Lights. Render jobs. Render options. Skies. Snow effects. Terrain parameters. If you expand the vectors, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vectors if we delete that category. We will have to confirm each one. So do that. It's advantage to deleting them in the database editor. You only have to answer the question once. Since we don't need the dems, let's go ahead in the database editor, select the first one, shift-click to select the last one, and remove them. We do not want to remove them from the disk. So, no. Without dems, we don't need coordinate systems. We don't need planet options. That leaves us with our ecosystem environment, ground effect, and image objects, including a bunch that belong to ecosystems that we've deleted. Let's go ahead and take care of that by opening the image object library, selecting Remove Unused Images. Once we do that, VNS will rifle through things and find out which images aren't attached to anything and remove them. Now, if you go down the list here, you'll notice in the current applications, all these images are part of the Pine Burn ecosystem. Close out the library. One last thing you may not notice, if you click the Layer tab in the database editor, you'll see we still have a couple of layers left. If you show Properties and Show All, you'll see these layers still exist. Also, even though you don't see them here in the Layers category in the Scene at a Glance, they are still hiding. If we don't remove these, then they will be updated into projects and possibly cause confusion when we use this as a template. So just to keep everything clean in terms of housekeeping, go ahead and right-click the category in the Scene at a Glance, Layers, Purge Unused Layers from Project. That done, we don't have to worry about those hiding on us and popping up and leaving us to wonder where they came from. So we have ecosystems environment, our single ground effect, and image objects that are just part of the Pine Burn. Let's go ahead and put the divider back where it was and save as a template. So File, Save as Template. And we have the option of making this portable. Since we're only going to be using this template on this machine, answer no, we don't want it to be portable. Save it as YNP template. And now let's use the multi-user mode to to make it easy to open this template project anytime we want to change something in the ecosystem. Up in the File menu, go down here to Select User, check Multiple User Mode, and the drop-down list, we're going to add a new user. Since this is for editing the YNP template project, let's call it YNP template. So we now have a YNP template user. You'll notice up here on the title bar, after VNS3, in parentheses, we have YNP template, which is the user, after which, in the brackets, will be the project. So let's go ahead and open up the YNP template project. So up here in the title bar, Visual Nature Studio, YNP template user in parentheses, and YNP template project in brackets. Let's go ahead and save that to set it. Go back to the File menu, select User, and deselect Multiple User Mode to put us back in just normal person mode. You'll now see up here in the title bar, VNS3, just the project name. So open a project, our YNP final again, and we're back where we started. Now let's say we've been working on this project, we want to change something in the Pine Burn ecosystem. We don't want to change it in this project because we want the change in this Pine Burn ecosystem to also be absorbed into all the Yellowstone projects that use this Pine Burn ecosystem. So we want to be able to open up the Pine Burn template project. So let's go ahead and back up File menu, select User. If we went to the Multiple User mode, selected our YNP template, and then resume, it will take us back to the resume project that user was using last, which turns out to be the YNP template project. So now we can make the changes to this template, save it off, then go ahead, select User again, get out of Multiple User mode, close this out, go back, open up our regular project, and we're now set.